I got bored waiting for Mum, so I made a little Play-Doh Olaf. Olaf is here.
And you're here.
I'm here.
You're here. And you're here. Yay!
We're all here.
Everybody's here, so let's get on and do what we're doing. What are we doing?
We are doing our top 5 Disney quotes. So I'm going to choose 5. You're going to choose 5.
Yeah.
We haven't seen each other's quotes, so we don't know what they are.
No, we haven't even discussed them.
Nope.
We have said, I wonder if I've chosen the same as you have.
I am almost 100% sure we have not chosen the same ones.
Oh, and do we want to say about t-shirts?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'd chosen my Disney quotes, and I was looking through my wardrobe for a Disney t-shirt, and I found this one, and it says, "Some people are worth melting for," and there's a little, where's it gone? There's a little Olaf there and everything. And then I was like, oh no, I haven't got that one. So,
And then
I
she made a
made
little
a
Olaf because I was doing boring-y things around the house. So I haven't got as many Disney t-shirts as Jenny has.
I'll take you to a trip to Primark.
Okay. Could you just hold that for a minute? Don't look at me. But so this is the opening day of the Asia. I might have to stand up. I'm going to be careful. Left to not stand up too much. Oh, yeah, there we go. The opening day of the Asia exhibit or area, whatever.
Animal Kingdom.
Of Animal Kingdom.
It says Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah, Animal Kingdom. In Florida, Disney World. Yeah, Disney World. And it was on my birthday, March the 18th.
Which birthday month?
A birthday. Anyway, if you're lucky, you'll get to this age, and then if you're lucky, you'll have a daughter who'll take the Mickey out of you. Right, so I love Disney as the Kid. You know I love Disney as the Kid. So my first quote is, but they're not in any order, are they? But
No, that would be way too much stress and pressure. I couldn't do that. It's been enough stress and pressure.
It's sent you do that.
It does. It's been enough just to choose narrow it down to 5. So
yeah. So okay. So my first quote is, it's Rusty. And it's
the little boy.
Yeah, the little boy. If you've seen Disney as a kid, you'll know what I mean. The little boy. And he says, "So I'm 40, I'm not married, I don't fly jets, and I don't have a dog. I grew up to be a loser." He sees himself in the future. And that just really chimed with me, because what particularly chimed with me was and I don't have a dog. Because if you told me is he 8 or 10 or something? He's very little, I can't remember the age of the child, but he's very, he's not a toddler or anything, but he's sort of 8, 9, 10. And if you told me then, you're not going to have a dog when you grow up, I'd go, what? I would have said, I grow up to be a loser. What do you... So, and that sort of sent me on a whole train of thought. I just love that quote, because if you think back to your 10-year-old self, would that child look at you and go, you're doing okay? Or would that child look at you and go, what have you done? We started off so well. What have you done? And yeah. So,
I think my 12-year-old self would kind of initially go, but you're not an adult, you're just me. You haven't changed. But then I think she would also be very happy that when I go to the Disney store, I don't have to ask if I can buy something. I just have my own money on a card, and I give them the card, and I can load my basket with whatever I want and just pay and take it home and have them in my room. And I think my 12-year-old self would be very, very happy with that. So.
I think so, yeah. She'd like the magic card. You don't have to give money,
Yes.
you just give the card.
You just have to remember the number. And I do have to say, I am so grown up at the moment that I don't do a happy dance when I remember the number. I just put the number in and know that it's right. So
wow. That's a stage of growing up, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so
my first quote is from Walt Disney. And there are so many amazing Walt Disney quotes that it's so difficult to narrow it down. But mine, I was initially just going to take the first bit, but I decided the whole quote. I'd only heard the very first bit. Then I saw the rest of the quote, and I was like, no, I'm going to read the whole quote. So, Walt Disney. I do not make films primarily for children. I make them for the child in all of us, whether we be 6 or 60. Call the child innocence. The worst of us is not without innocence, although very deeply it might be. In my work, I try to reach and speak to that innocence, showing it the fun and joy of living, showing it that laughter is healthy, showing it that the human species although happily ridiculous at times, is still reaching for the stars. And I think that's so.
I so nearly chose. I was looking at it yesterday. I so nearly chose that.
I really like that because some people, some adults, children, whatever, are a bit like, but Disney is just for kids, and it's not. It's not meant for kids. It's meant for everybody. And Walt Disney knew that there was the child inside of us doesn't have to die and go away. It's still there, and we're still, can still be affected by an animation. It's not a kids thing, and I really like. And I hadn't read the thing about the innocence, and the worst of us is not without innocence. I really like that.
He saw humans and human nature in a very positive way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm so positive, but he did, didn't he? So in a very positive way. But I like that, and I do like the fact that, as we just talked about stages of growing up, but that you don't have to sort of put all that creative side of you and in that imagination away. So we're going to come back to that later with one of mine. But I've just got to look down on mine. Okay, so it's from Dory. From Finding Nemo. I think it's Finding Nemo, isn't it? But when life gets you down, you want to know what you've got to do. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And
I almost picked that one.
But that's quite deep. I think you can take it, on a less deep level in the film. You just got to keep. She's got to keep swimming, and But I think there are times when you think, I don't like this at the moment. I'm really not happy with this, and I don't want to do whatever it is. You got no choice. You've just got to keep on going, And I think that's a really important message, that keep going and it will be okay. Just keep on swimming. So, and we're going to talk about Finding Dory another time, so I don't want to tread on
because it was amazing.
But I don't want to tread on future us's toes, because future us might come back and beat us up. But that has a really important message. Yes. It's not just again going back to I don't just make films for kids. It's got a message. It's resonates with so many people on so many levels. I'll shut up.
My next one is from Snow White. From Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, because it's one of my favourite Disney films. I can't say which is my top favourite because they're just all my favourite. Yeah. There's no use in grumbling when raindrops keep tumbling. Remember, you're the one who can fill the world with sunshine. Oh. And I like that because a lot of people say that Snow White is kind of not a very good role model and she doesn't really do anything in the film. But I think that's one of the best films because it shows that heroes aren't just the ones that have a sword and they fight a dragon and it's all that. It's the ones that go, well, everything's quite bad at the moment, but I'm going to be happy and I'm going to do what I can about it. And instead of going, well, there's rain and I don't like it and
I'll be
things
miserable.
like that. Yeah, I'll be miserable. You can go, no, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to be happy and I'm going to spread happiness wherever I can and sunshine and...
It's funny that we both chose, although they're different quotes, there is a strong Disney ethos, isn't there, of make the best of it and keep going and be happy. Definitely. Yeah. And talking of being happy, I've chosen a comedy. I've chosen a comedy
Big
quote.
surprise.
I know, I can't keep away from comedy, but it's from Enchanted. And it's when Prince Edward is looking for Giselle and he's standing on a bridge and he's looking into the path. and he
Are you going to do it properly? Are you going to do it?
Oh, well, yes, I get. Okay. And he sees and goes, Giselle! And then he goes, I've been dreaming of a true love. And he jumps down and he's mowed down by a load of bikes. And I love that because he's so taking himself so seriously and singing this beautiful love song and then bang, this herd of bikes. Do you call them a herd? A slaver? I don't. What's the collective noun for?
A cycle of bikes.
Oh. I like the slaver. Slaver of bicyclists. But anyway, I like that because I love Enchanted anyway. It's a brilliant film.
I like it.
We should talk about Enchanted all the time because there's so much to talk about. Watch it. 5 favourite things about Enchanted. But if you haven't seen it, watch it.
I like that scene because it shows that, sometimes in life you want things to be like a film and you want them to be perfect and then they're not and you kind of get a little bit disappointed and you're like, but is it just that other people get these moments and I
Yeah.
don't, or is it that the films just make them? But that is something that could happen in real life, and you just go, well, that's been ruined now, hasn't it? But it happens in a film, and that's just. I like that it's.
And he picks himself up and carries
Yeah.
on.
I hesitate to call it realistic, but
Mm.
I like that it is. It's not like everything's perfect.
It's not movie perfect. Yeah. Oh. And no broken bones. He's okay. No princes were harmed in the filming of that scene.
Okay, mine is from Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's from Laverne, I think that's how you say it. One of the gargoyles.
Yeah.
I was originally looking for one from Hunchback of Notre Dame from Someday.
yeah.
I was looking for Someday because it's this amazing song, and they replaced it with God Help the Outcast, which is an amazing song anyway. And I think sometimes it's played over the credits, and depending on what. But I was looking for that, but instead I found this one, and it's from Laverne, the gargoyle, and it's life's not a spectator sport. If watching is all you're going to do, then you're going to watch your life go by without you.
Oh.
And I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's very true.
So as well as watching Disney films, you have to make your life a Disney film.
And I think sometimes I don't mean you, but one kind of goes, oh, when I'm the right weight. I've done
Yes.
that one. When I'm the right weight, everything will be perfect and I'll be able to do everything I want to. When I've got that dress, when I've got that bag,
Yes.
when I've got that pair of shoes.
You kind
when...
of make little...
barriers for yourself.
Yeah, I was thinking you make, like, this is when I'm going to be happy, and then you get there and you go, well, I'm here and I'm not as where I thought I'd be. And you just kind of have to say, no, I'm going to do it now. Like, I was going, when I can walk again, because I've used the wheelchair for 11 months, and I was going, well, when I can walk again, everything's going to be absolutely perfect. And I'm starting to walk again, but it hasn't changed everything in my life. So,
Yeah.
you know, you just have to go, well, it's tough. I'm going to be happy anyway.
And even that process, it hasn't been like a,
No.
you can walk again. It's been, you can walk a few steps, you can walk a few more. Oh, your leg's acting up, so it's not going to, oh, you can walk a few more steps. No, that's really painful and it won't work. So it's, again, that process, it's not like just been magic, it's been a difficult process. Isn't it? But yeah. I like acrobats. I hope you do. Right. I've called this, you can look at this if you like, because I've called this, I've numbered them 1, 2, 3 and 4 because I've had to email them to myself because my phone's over there. But I've called this 4 faux, as in a false 4. It's the wrong 4 because I found this and I actually thought this was a really nice quote and I wish it had been true. And it says, it's supposed to be from Walt Disney.
I almost picked that one, is it not?
Well, it says, laughter is timeless. Imagination has no age. Dreams are forever. And I'm going a bit because that really, you know, as you say, my birthday in 1999 was a special birthday then. So that's how old I am. But he's right. And I believe that. And I think certain people just have that in them that, you know, you keep that imagination, you keep that spark of childishness, if you like, I don't care, immaturity. And as you get older, you do have this thing of sort of, well, are my dreams going to happen? Is this mad thing of either having a book published or whatever it is that going to happen? And you've got to cling to it and keep on. So, I liked that quote. But when I looked into it online, he didn't say that. So if you look, and if you know different, if you can send us something saying, no, he did say this, send it. But I did find ones, I've found that quote attributed to Walt Disney in a lot of places, but apparently it isn't. So, I went and looked for other Walt Disney quotes because you can't do a quote without having a Walt Disney quote. So, and I thought this was quite interesting. It's quite long, but I thought there was a lot in this. So this is my Walt Disney quote. Mickey Mouse is, to me, a symbol of independence. Did you know this one? Yeah. I'm just seeing you smile. He was a means to an end. He popped out of my mind onto a drawing pad 20 years ago on a train ride from Manhattan to Hollywood at a time when business fortunes of my brother Roy and myself were at lowest ebb and disaster seemed right around the corner. Born of necessity, the little fellow literally freed us of immediate worry. He provided the means for expanding our organisation to its present dimensions and for extending the medium of cartoon animation toward new entertainment levels. He spelled production liberation for us. And I really like that, because there was a couple of things that I really like in there, because I know Mickey Mouse meant an awful lot to him.
I've seen a quote that said,
Yeah.
I love Mickey Mouse more than I've ever loved any woman.
Yeah,
Something like that. And you go, but his wife must be very...
His wife and daughter was like, oh, thanks for that, darling. but
yes.
I imagine he means in a different way, on a different level. But so Mickey Mouse he is an icon, isn't he? He's a huge symbol and an icon, and it means something different to probably everybody. But obviously to him, I can quite see how it meant freedom. I can do what I want to do, and I don't have those worries. The other thing that I found quite interesting, because we've just been recently been to the launch of the Cursed Child, by the way. Not cursed. You can cut that out if you like. You're in control, so whatever. But and which is J.K. Rowling, and obviously Harry Potter sort of came to her on a train journey, didn't it?
Isn't it magical about it?
Yeah, I don't go on trains enough. That's my problem.
How old were you when you went on a train completely by yourself the first time?
You want me to say the age?
Well, okay, when was it? In weeks ago, maybe?
It was on the 10th of August this year, which is a week ago. I don't know.
There's your problem.
That's I don't right. I've ridden trains with other people, but that was my first train journey on there. Yeah. If you want to put a comment about that, that's fine.
So go on some trains and
I might get I'm too busy jacking on.
I like as well about the quote about Mickey Mouse when you know about Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, because he was the first kind of one of them first characters made.
Yeah.
And because of, I think it was Universal, some a studio said, well, we own the copyrights to that now, you can't have him. And so Walt made Mickey to go, I'm going to make something better that you can't have. And I'm going to just, it's going to be even better than before, and you're going to...
Good for him.
I can't think of words now, but...
Not that you can repeat.
Words out.
Yeah. But, so he knew. He'd been through adversity himself, hadn't he? It wasn't like he was born with a silver spoon and kind of had it easy. He's not sort of going, oh, you need to work at this. He did it. He lived it, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, bless him.
Okay, my quote. I'm going to try not to cry because this always makes me cry, this one.
Really?
It's from Stitch, from Lilo and Stitch, and it says, "This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and it's broken, but it's still good." Yeah, still good. And
lovely.
this is the book that Charlotte got me for my 20th birthday, and it's got the little Disney castle on there. It says 20th birthday. And it's got quotes, it's got pictures of all of us, mainly the 6 of us. And it's got Winnie the Pooh quotes, and it's got Toy Story quotes that I really, really like. And at the very end, it's got, "This is my family. It's broken and it's little, but it's good." And I hold it together until I get to the very, very last page, and it says, "Yeah, still good." And I just cry at that every time.
You set me off. That's really nice. You never said you were going to do one that was going to be all emotional.
I'm going to make my eyeliner run now.
Well, okay, I'm going to lift the mood.
I'm sorry for bringing
It's okay. Because I've gone with comedy again, big surprise. With Tangled, which we watched. How many times have we seen Tangled?
We watched it twice a day for
months, didn't we?
Almost a year, didn't we? That's all we did. I remember sometimes watching it once in the morning, once in the evening, or in the afternoon, and then in the evening fast forwarding just to watch the songs.
Yeah. It is a brilliant film. So you can probably imagine the quote I've gone for. It's a Mother Gothel. And I just like this one. She goes, "Look in that mirror. I see a strong, confident, beautiful young lady." And Rapunzel smiles, and then Mother Gothel says, "Oh, look, you're here too." I just like that. Because it really cracks me up. It's probably mom humour, to be honest. But I like that because it's genuinely funny. And okay, she's having a crack at Rapunzel. But, I think that's really nice because she's a fairly nasty character. But that little bit of humour, that warms me to her. I think she's
It would be that bit that warms you to her. I think it's about the way it's said, because if you said that to me, I would know it was sarcasm, it was a joke, so...
Yeah.
So I do see parts of you at Mother Gothel in you, but it's the nice part.
Oh, good, good. So that didn't make you cry.
I almost did a Tangled quote for this one, actually. I almost did,
You're sneaking extra.
I know.
I always did this one.
I always did. I've got a dream when it goes, our differences ain't really that extreme. We're one big team, and I like that. But I went for this one because I was just searching Disney quotes and I found this one and I really, really like this one. It's from Pocahontas and it's from Colours of the Wind.
Yeah.
And she says, "You think the only people who are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. And I think that's really nice, especially with all the horrible things that are going on now, like with the Brexit and in America with Donald Trump and things like that. I think it's a really nice quote that if we all kind of lived by a bit more, it would make the world a nicer place.
Yeah. I was thinking as you said that, yeah, with Brexit. Well, we have. That's our 5.
Yeah, that's 5.
But we've sneaked in.
We have a bonus quote each.
Yep. Because we wanted to choose another one and we want you to have an extra one. 5 isn't good enough for you, our viewer. Your 5 isn't good enough.
6.
Yeah. So, Cinderella, no matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true. And again, it's that message of keeping on going. And it's not a message of life's going to be chocolate biscuits and, birthday cake. That's what I go for.
Chocolate biscuits and
birthday cake. It's not going to be that. It's gonna be.
It might be a bit of fruit and vegetables as well.
It could be broccoli. It could be cauliflower. I don't like cauliflower. It could be Brussels sprouts.
It could be aubergine and...
Oh no, that's too far. I can't keep on believing if you're going to bring aubergines and courgettes. Oh, I'm out. But, and it's those times that you really need to keep on and think, no, I'm going to get there. I'm going to do this and get there. So, there you go. So you keep on and you get there now.
I've gone for a bit of quick.
Oh, good.
So it's from Enchanted. And it's Robert and Giselle talking, and Giselle says, "What sort of awful place is this?" And he goes, "It's reality." And she goes, "Well, I think I'd prefer to be in Andalusia." And I think a lot of us would prefer to be in Andalusia some days.
Definitely, yeah.
So
when reality's a bit haywire, yes. So, I hope you like that.
Yes.
No, hey, we haven't done badly for time.
No.
Wow.
Camera's not even turned off, it's staying on.
We haven't even reached maximum file length. But yes, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
Apart from the crying.
Yes, we need to make that waterproof. But it was tough keeping it down to 5.
It was. We might have to do a round 2.
Oh, round 2. Do you feel another vlog coming?
But yes, comment if you liked our quotes, if you didn't like our quotes.
I'm just showing them where they're just down there. Look, okay.
What your favourite quotes are.
Yeah.
Yes, if you do a video like this, tell us and we'll watch.
Yep.
Like and subscribe.
Brilliant. She's very good. Do what she says. So there you go. Okay. Bye.
In my work, I try to reach. Did
you say that? Did you say it like that?
No. That was my little,
Editorial.
making it my own.